What's up, guys? Joah and I just tackled Disney World by ourselves.
And pregnant. I am crazy.
Here are our top 10 tips to help you.
You excited?
Yeah.
Tip number 1, if you're going overnight, stay on Disney property. They have transportation right there to the theme parks, which is what we did. So we parked our car there and we never moved it until we left.
Seeing you in like almost 3 days.
Tip number 2, timing is everything. If you can at all, go on a weekday. It's a lot less crowded, so therefore the lines are a lot shorter. Tip number 3, download an app to your phone. It has all the accurate wait times.
Really old-fashioned.
Also on the app, there's a map, so all you have to do is hit the directions and it will automatically map you to the next section that you want to go.
Woo!
Tip number 4, if you're brave enough to, ditch the stroller. We have always baby worn. I really kind of thought that I would want a stroller this time around since it was just him and I, and especially being pregnant. We ended up doing all 3 days without needing one. So it really breaks down the clutter so you're not wasting the extra few moments of parking. It's also perfect for napping on the go. Tip number 5, pack for the entire day. For some reason I thought that we would go back to the hotel and kind of unwind for a little bit, but really that just ends up taking up so much time. So napping on the go and having all your gear with you that you're gonna need is just the much better solution. Tip number 6, stock up on the snack. Applesauces, chips, some frozen grapes, carrot sticks. They were just honestly such a huge help even in the lines. Tip number 7, allow for downtime. So when we did need to unwind, since we didn't end up going back to the hotel, we would just stay and watch a show. That train that goes around the Magic Kingdom, we ended up riding that for like 25 minutes. Joah thought it was a ride. It was no difference to him. Tip number 8, set a souvenir budget. Before we even started this trip, I kind of already said to him, I really want to get Joah only one thing from this. He has been completely getting into Star Wars right before this. So when we rode on the Star Wars ride, he was so into it. When we got out at the souvenir shop, they had a section that was build your own lightsaber. So I went ahead and let him get one. It was only $24.95, and plus it was a whole cute experience that he got to walk through and create it himself. This thing's pretty industrial. Tip number 9, have different expectations. I really felt that 3 was the perfect age to take Joah for the first time. He was just at the perfect height to do just about everything. He's also really good with meeting characters, so that was a big deal for him in itself. Lillian didn't go to Disney World until she was 5 for the first time, but that I felt was a good age for her too. She's still not a big rider, so even Joah went on a couple of things like Splash Mountain that Lillian still will not try. It really is just based off of every kid's different personality. Tip number 10, just go with the flow. At the end of the day, you are in the most magical place on earth. Thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to leave any additional tips that you may have in the comments below, and like if you thought this video was helpful, and I will see you next week. Bye.
Definitely pushing the bedtime.
Huh?
But it's obviously totally worth it. The good thing is Disney delivers pizza right to the room.
Yes!